Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. Welcome to your weekly reading. I have included the dates in the title. Just want to thank you for being here. Please feel free to leave behind a like or a subscribe if you enjoy this video. Thank you for doing that. Now, if you were after a private reading with me, all the information that you require is listed below. Otherwise, let's get straight into it and see what's potentially coming up for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the upcoming week, this reading could be applicable for you. Nothing too heavy, nothing too long here, Scorpio. Okay, you've had the Priestess of Enchantment that popped up, and I do believe from memory, don't quote me because I might be wrong, from memory, because I did it a few days ago, I think it was Gemini that got this as well, okay? If you're coming up, you're enchanting a lot of people, okay? Or you're inspiring a lot of people, okay? I feel like this is your power here. The blue robe, this is definitely you here, Scorpio. It's your emotional energy here. Now, the date's February 18th. to March 17th that are coming up here. So this is the time of Pisces, okay? There could be a correlation here for some of you to a Piscean person, okay? If this is the case, the two of you have a very enchanting connection here, whether this is purely friendship, purely platonic, or whether this is romantic. This is you reconnecting in a very emotional way together once more. So very, very powerful. Now, the Priestess of Enchantment is very inspiring. She's often seen as very intuitive, okay? She's got the ability to recreate things, and she's a bit of a storyteller here as well. So some of you might be evoking you know, something quite grand here with the Priestess of Enchantment. I feel like if this is in a relationship sense, I feel like if this, if you're dealing with someone here, emotions are running high. Someone is very enamored by you. Okay, this person is feeling things that they haven't felt, okay? But it can also point to this person trying to make themselves a better person for you, because the Priestess of Enchantment often is seen as someone very self-caring, okay? It's all about recovering and coming into a very healthy space here. So what I'm seeing here is that there could be this water sign or someone around you that's coming in and trying to heal, okay? Wanting closure or forgiveness from you. But it's you slowing down and really appreciating your situation here, okay? Going through your circumstances. So if you have anything that has been plaguing you or will plague you in the upcoming week, this is you really expressing yourself creatively or searching within here, Scorpio, okay? This is you looking within, okay? Could even be you looking, putting a mirror to yourself and going, well, what have I done? How far have I come? Why does this person feel the way for me? So feel about me the way they do. So look, it could be these questions you might be asking yourself here with the Priestess of Enchantment. Okay, could also be someone around you that's asking these questions. Let's see what else we can learn about this for you for the upcoming week ahead. Okay, you've got the Hangman, especially if you've been in imbalanced situations. You've come up as the Death card here, Scorpio. That's very powerful. But look, let's look at that Hangman here, okay? Imbalance, sacrifices, things that have been turned upside down. Often I feel like the Hangman should be associated with punishment or someone that's being punished, or you're punishing them here, Scorpio. Is there someone around you that you've been condemning, punishing, criticizing? You've been turning their world upside down, okay? Whether you're aware of it or not, the energy that you're surmising to this person, the energy, the vibration you're putting out to them is making them feel imbalanced. Now, for some of you, it could be that you're punishing someone from your past. The Death card can often symbolize someone that has hurt you, someone that you've put in your past for a reason, someone that you've moved on from. And it could be that someone is coming in from your past because they felt like you've treated them a certain way. I don't know what they've done, okay? I don't know how badly they've hurt you, or maybe you've hurt them. But there's this coming up with the Hangman here. Trying to see eye to eye with something, trying to reconnect, I think, for some of you with the Hangman. But this is also, as I said, if you have been imbalanced, you need that self-care, that recovery, regeneration, and rebirth. It's about going within, cleansing of the emotions. And if it's not working, look, I honestly feel like a lot of you will be putting things in your past, okay? The Death card is Scorpio, and this is Scorpio doing what Scorpio does best, okay? And this is the mysticism. This is that intense energy, okay? You're going to be your quintessential self, okay? Your typical traits that are typically a Scorpio is known for, this is really going to shine out, okay? This is really going to shine and be exhibited to the people around you, the people you work with, the people you're romantically involved with, the people you interact with on a daily basis. This is going to, they'll see this side of you, okay? They really will. But I feel like for some of you, it's someone that you're punishing for one reason or another. But look, the Hangman could be you. Some of you might be too fearful of moving on from the past, okay? You're still thinking about the past with the Death card. For others, you're not. For others, you've put the past in the past already. It's onto new things. It's onto new adventures, new people, new connections. Because with loss comes life, and with death comes life, okay? Creativity, rebirth, renewal. Some of you are in the notion of the renewal, okay? Cleansing here. Some of you are definitely healing from a connection. You might have been hanged, you know, you might have been hung up, left in suspense, left waiting, left with the short end of the stick here, Scorpio. I honestly feel like you're going to move away from it, okay? Now, the Death card could also be a fellow Scorpio coming in around you for romance, for a connection of some kind here. The Death card can also symbolize loss. Some of you might have to detach or say goodbye, okay? Say goodbye to a person, say goodbye to a lover, say goodbye to a role, say goodbye to a hobby, say goodbye to an attachment, a substance, say goodbye to something you've known for a very, very long time, but it no longer fulfills you. In fact, it makes you feel like the Hangman. It makes you feel like the Priestess of enchantment, which wants to shed her old layers and usher in the new. So for a lot of you, I feel like there's a major transition that's taking place, because the Death card is not small. This isn't a small change. This is a massive change occurring for you, Scorpio. It might be a new role that's being created for you. It might be a new person that's coming in for romance, a new person that wants a relationship with you. Now, if this isn't someone from the past that you're dealing with, I feel for some of you there's a past life connection that's coming in around you in the upcoming week. Now, this person could come through your career. They could come from an emotional connection. But the point is, Scorpio, you'll have a very mystical, almost inexplicable vibe from this person. This will breed familiarity between you and this person. So they might not necessarily be from your past in this lifetime, but in a previous lifetime, the two of you were connected very, very strongly. And what is the Priestess of enchantment? I almost see her as the High Priestess here, okay? She feels things that a lot of people don't. She understands and perceives things that most people would not be able to perceive. So she's got her third eye open, her sixth sense open and receptive. And this is what you're coming in. This is what you're coming in with. A lot of intuition around you, Scorpio, okay? There normally is, but this time it's extra heightened and you'll feel the emotions. It could even be some of you might find yourself mourning something from your past, as in like a person, okay? There could be an outpour of emotion here. You might find yourself getting very emotional about things from your past, maybe reflecting on nostalgic memories, maybe seeing someone from your past. But I feel like there's a release, an emotional release, and whatever that is to you, whatever that means to you, it might just have to happen in the upcoming week. So look, you might be surprised to find that you might be quite upset and crying over something, or getting quite emotionally invested over something here. But it's just that period for you in the upcoming week, I think. But not for all of you. You also have the King of Pentacles here. This is a Taurus coming through for some of you. This person might be coming from the past, okay, from a past life, past ex, past boss, okay. This King of Pentacles is in a very good position. I feel like this person is coming from a good place, okay. Now, whether or not, you know, whether or not they actually are and what they've done to you is hard to say, because each situation is going to be different. But I think for a lot of you, this person is coming in with a very grounded energy. There could be an element of stubbornness to them as well in their decision making, or something that they may want from you. It could be a boss, it could definitely be through career, or it could even be a large amount of money or assets, to be honest. Some of you are creating a new role here. You've got the money to fund it. Remember, death, moving away from the past and ushering in a new entrepreneurial activity, funding a new asset, a new business. Maybe you're a venture capitalist and this is what you get involved in, or maybe this is an investment opportunity, or maybe it's a romantic Taurian coming in around you that's wanting stability. This person is quite deeply rooted. I see them as quite a traditionalist, and I think a part of you may want to change them. It is possible, but not right away here, Scorpio. It's a long process, and it's going to take a lot of time to see that change within the person, or to make them more, I guess, tweak them a little bit, which we tend to do, whether we are aware of it or not. Psychologically speaking, we tend to change people as we romantically get with them. Our behaviors, our reciprocity, our cognitive abilities, we mirror each other in a lot of ways here. So that's, if you're wanting to change this person, change is possible. They've got the death card next to them, okay? So it's not out of the question here, Scorpio. I do see some of you wanting to tweak this person, or tweak this offer, or tweak the role to be suited more to you. Again, doing what Scorpio does best. You're going to work behind the scenes here, Scorpio. People won't notice what you're doing, okay? It's not going to be overtly obvious, and you're very good at doing this because by nature you tend to be quite closed off, more reserved, more mystical, more mysterious, more secretive. Okay, so as I said, it's coming back to those energies where Scorpio does what Scorpio does best. So this is coming up around you here. But look, it could be a Virgo or a Capricorn here as well. They both represent pentacles. And they are possibly coming in and wanting to offer you stability, job security, stability in a relationship. They want to go steady. They want to lay down roots, okay? Some of you have an earth sign here, a boss, a lover, a friend, someone that's wanting to get a firm footing or wanting to be more established with you. And you'll know, okay? You'll definitely feel that this person is ready to move to the next stage of your relationship, that this person is wanting to expand the business, that this person wants to up and move a business elsewhere because they find their roots need to be established elsewhere. It's all about laying down those foundations, and the King of Pentacles is very, very good at doing that. So I feel like there's something to do with this as a connection for a lot of you with this Taurian energy. But it could be luxury things, okay? Luxury items, gifts, spoils, money as well coming in. Possibly an inheritance for some of you. Possibly money coming in if you've been waiting. The Hangman is held in suspension. If you've been waiting for this, something that you feel entitled to, Scorpio, it just might make its way to you in the upcoming week. So I will leave it at that though, Scorpio. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic week ahead. Don't forget to leave behind a like, and we shall be connecting soon. So thank you again, and have a fantastic week.